Kendricks here. So, couple legends coming tomorrow. We're going to go through, and then we're going to rank all of the team standouts. My experience with the ones that I used, of course, will come into play. Let's get right into it. Actually, let's hear a word from our sponsor first. Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 15% off. So here we go. Ricky Jackson, somebody that we've had in MUT for a couple years now. Not exactly the most exciting card. Left outside linebacker. He is a pass rusher that he can get in there. I know Ricky Jackson's a little kind of balanced. I mean, 87 speed is super nice. Let me duck down so you can see his power move. 92, 88 finesse move on that 91 block shed. So a very stout guy for the edge. It's up to 93 overall this week also. So solid overall card. We're getting up there in overalls as we go along here in the year. I got the hiccups. I've been drinking hard. But I think a pretty good card, right? I'm not really let down by it. The theme teams that he is on, he gets San Francisco and New Orleans. So there you go. Those two solid squads already. But another one, Ricky Jackson added to him. Have fun. I mean, that's really it, right? He'll be a good pass rusher with finesse move, power move, block shed, solid, and decent speed too, right? It's up there with LT speed, isn't it? I like that. I really like that a lot because the more speed on defense, the more you can play defense because this is a speed-based game. All right, the other one is Steve Smith. 91 speed with he hits most thresholds. He missed the medium route running by 1. This is his power-up, aka limited. So you will have to go with play fake there to get them up, or I think West Coast maybe has medium route running too, to get up to 90 there. So overall, I think he's a very solid receiver. I think DK that came out today at 89 overall is actually better than this card. 91 speed. The thing about Steve Smith, though, that's really nice is he's amazing with the ball in his hands, right? He is like great as a rack receiver. Now, it depends on really how you do your racking, whether you stop and goes, juke, spins. I think he'll even have a pretty decent stiff arm, if I recall correctly from previous year's Steve Smith card. For the theme teams he is on, it is Carolina and Baltimore. So congrats to those two franchises for getting another card for your theme team. So Steve Smith, looking solid, I'd say. Pretty nice. I was really hoping for a Moss, truly. I don't think this guy really changes too much of the meta. I was hoping for something that would like make the meta a little bit less man-heavy, but I have seen a lot of zone lately, so it is kind of a little varied there on defense, but I mean, offense is kind of going to stretch dive, sadly, so we'll see who has this. I think he'll have decent run block, too, if I recall. So let's go to the best team standouts. Let's rank them based off which ones you should go for, which ones you should chase. Let's just start at the bottom, right? The worst one, in my opinion, and like really the bottom, I'd say 5, maybe even 6 or 7 are all about the same, and you can rank them in any order. Eric Kendricks. Now, I should go to like Muthead to see their stats available. So Eric Kendricks. Let's go to database, Chrome. Let's go down to team standouts, filter overall, 89. Okay, so now let's sort by position too. Why is Eric Kendricks the worst? Well, he's a linebacker and he's really slow. 81 speed, really bad. All right, that's all you need to know. Linebacker slow, no good. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. The next one, same exact deal. Linebacker slow. Do I even have to show stats? I'm not going to. Next one, same thing. Linebacker slow. They can't play out there. They're not pass rushers. The coverage guy and slow. John Johnson, you're like, oh, John Johnson. What's up with him? Safety, slow. 86 speed is just too slow for the meta right now. You need guys up there towards 90. Then you could, even power them up even higher. But it's crazy how expensive these power-ups are. Just like looking at one card randomly, go to his power-up, 200K. So the power-up has as much value because they aren't in packs, even more value than a lot of the cards, which is just crazy to me. But that's kind of how the cookie crumbles, right? A lot of cards, some like the cards don't need power-ups. Some of them definitely need it for the tier 3 abilities. Maybe we'll talk about that as we go along. But I would skip all of these guys. Unless you have a theme team to give them more speed, then it's okay. But outside of that, definitely skip all these guys at the bottom. McKinney, another guy that's slow at that position of middle linebacker, 83 speed. Run-stopping linebackers just don't matter. I've seen a Honey Badger take on like big-ass linemen. I've seen safeties take them on and shed them super easy. Weight doesn't matter. So it's sad, but it's the way the world works. Sometimes just that's how Madden plays. Julian Edelman. he is not good because he is also slow. And at a skill position, you need to be fast. 87 speed, it's not good enough. We're getting some great receivers in this promo, like some of the best in the game. And then Julian Edelman gets it. Doesn't really matter. All right, next up, Shaq Thompson. Wow. More linebackers, more slowness. 85 speed. He is getting a little faster, though. That's why he's on top of it. That's why he's 26 versus 32. Because he has got a couple more speeds. Let's keep flying through. Darius Leonard. Not a good one. Sorry, Colts fan. He's a great guy, but 85 speed, again, not fast enough. He's not a rusher at the outside linebacker spot. He's a coverage guy with that's not fleet of foot. Not usable out there in the field, in my opinion. Outside, theme team boost and sprinter help him a little bit, though. Brandon Graham. Okay, Brandon Graham, come on down. What's going on with Brandon Graham? All right, what's up in your face? Left end, Brandon Graham. 75 speed, 85 block shed, 90 power move. It's okay, I guess. I think it's solid. It's just nothing really stands out, right? It just seems like it's there, and I think he's good. He'll be fine on the Eagles theme team, but like to go out and grab him, especially with the price of power-ups, with the price of this card, 200K. Oh yeah, his power-up's nothing. 200K for him because he had a power-up previously. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. All right, number 23. It's not exciting. A little bit faster here. John Bostic. A little bit faster, okay? So that's why he's here. Where is Bostic? Next page. Because he's 86 speed instead of 85, that's why he's above Leonard, Shaq Thompson, etc. So that's why I put him there. Next player, I'm just going to tell you right now, is Miles Jack. He's also 86 speed. These basically are replaceable. Block shed, 86 on Bostic. Zone coverage, 62. Awful. Whereas Miles Jack has a higher block shed, or lower block shed, higher zone. So depends if you want this run stopper or the guy who's going to sit back a little bit better in zone. But again, these are linebackers. They don't jump in this game, and it is sad. Miles Jack was right there. All right. Next up on the list, this is the guy from my team, Represent Hilton. And why is he a little bit low? 88 speed is not really good enough for a corner. Obviously, if you put him on the full Steelers theme team and you get full sprint, he goes with a 92, becomes much more cromulent at that level, and he's definitely usable at that point, okay? Outside of that, outside of full theme team boosts, which I'm not like exactly grading these guys around, not the greatest size, not the greatest speed, press low, but his man in zone, zone's okay, man's a little low too. So overall, it feels okay, I guess, right? It's like a pizza from a chain spot. It'll hit the spot when you need it, but like overall, you can do better, right? Some local joints. Austin Ekeler is 20 for me, and based off my usage today of him, I might even rank him a little bit lower. I mean, I already kind of ranked him because I used him and he wasn't great. I did not like this card. This card dropped the ball for me. This card, he didn't feel very fast out there either. Like, he didn't have explosive. Like, I see, like, Reggie Bush feels explosive. Barry Sanders feels explosive. This card just kind of felt, right? It's like it's like what you rub against when you're kind of itchy on your back. It's like, it's felt. It's okay. Next. Vaccaro. What's up, Vaccaro? What's up, dude? Don't you hit really hard, Vaccaro? Yeah, sir, I do. 91 hit power. He's only 86 speed, though. Really cool hit power, but he's slow. Terrible. I hate it. Don't do it again. Next up. Same position? 87 speed. He can't hit. This guy will not be throwing hit sticks very effectively out there. Maybe we could throw him. Zone coverage at 88. It's not bad for a deep free safety. You know, he'll react pretty decently. Nothing amazing, though. Right there. 87 speed. Decent. Again, overpriced, I feel like, for his production. 17. Is this going to anger people? I don't know if they should. It shouldn't. Jerome Baker. You're right there. Jerome, you're not going to anger people, are you? Jerome, are you toxic? Are you going to make people angry? Hope not. 88 speed. I'd like it. I like it a little bit better, right? Zone cover 74, hit power 84. I don't mind this at all. A middle linebacker with 88 speed. Like, if this was any other year and, like, linebackers were well balanced against safeties, he might be high on this list because this is kind of really high speed for a linebacker, right? 88 acceleration. Like, this is, you know, I think Shaz-ish speed. Like, you know, kind of, that's how it is. So, Jerome Baker, I don't mind it one bit. This is actually a good card for the Dolphins. Okay? And then next up at 16, Somebody I was going to buy, but then there was only like one on the block for like, what was it, 300, 400K or something insane like that. Alvin Kamara. Got some chipmunk action here. 88 speed is decent. Acceleration 91 is okay, right? Compare it to Ekeler. Basically the same thing. Both have pretty decent catching. 78 and 77. Break tackle 87. Break tackle 86. So very similar cards. Ekeler is that, and Kamara is that. I think it's because Kamara's power-up is that. So that's why Kamara's card carries a lot of price, whereas Ekeler carries a lot of his value in his power-up. But anyways, I put Alvin higher up on the list than Ekeler, but it's looking pretty similar. Ekeler just did not play well for me. That's why he's so low. Number 15, Aldon Smith. Cowboys fans, get at me. Too low, do you think? Let me know. 78 speed, okay. 90 power move, 88 finesse, also okay. Kind of like the Brandon Graham. I mean, pretty good here, right? 3 speed faster. Couple more finesse move. Worse block shed though, so I just like him a little bit better, right? I do like a little bit of that extra finesse and speed. So there you go. That's why I put Aldon Smith there. I don't know. I think speed matters a lot. Finesse matters a lot. Block shed, it's okay. It's okay this year. The block shed timer screws you more than anything else. Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt, number 14. He is the top-rated running back because of his break tackle, speed 88, which is the exact same. Break tackle is the same as Kamara. Why did I put Kareem Hunt higher up, right? Juke move versus Kamara. Are they like the same card? Why did I put Kareem higher? I'm trying to think, what was it about Kareem that I liked more? Basically the same way, right? Huh. Don't have a reason why Kareem Hunt's higher than Kamara. They're basically the same card. I don't have a reason why he's 2 spots higher. If anything, they should be right next to each other. So let's move Kareem Hunt right here. Yeah, they should have been right next to each other. There shouldn't have been a separator. They're basically the same card. All right, next on the list. Okay. Next on the list, Lazard is number 13. Lucky number 13, Lazard. The Lizard King, Jim Morrison. All right, he is 6'5", okay? 6'5", with this decent speed, especially for the theme team. Medium route running, deep route running. Deep route running can be chemmed up to 90 with, of course, the power up and go deep going to 30 pieces. So I like it. 6'5", that kind of stuff. Run block ain't the greatest. Lead block is horrible. But overall, Lazard, 6'5", it's hard to argue with that kind of size and decent speed combo. I don't mind it one bit. Number 12 is what happens when you split Damon Harrison in half. You get Duron Harmon. I know I used that joke yesterday, but I like it so much, I'm using it again. Because we like to recycle. 88 speed with 81 hit power. 93 zone is very nice. Especially that man coverage, right? If you go lockdown to 50 is man coverage, zone coverage. Oof. This guy's already up to like 99, isn't it? If it's +5. Is it +5 on maxed out lockdown? Is it +5 or 4? I feel like it might be +5 from where he's at right here. But I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, Harmon, amazing. All these cards right now are like pretty decent, if not like top-end cards that could fit on almost any team in the game, right? These cards right now, like once we got to, Lazard, the running backs were okay. Once we got to, I think Lazard's kind of like the threshold. Once we're getting to these and above, every single card could easily go on a top-end team. That's how good I think they are. But number 11 was Josh Allen. So let's take a look at him. Why is he 11, right? There's a couple of the quarterbacks. So he is a strong arm archetype, right? So when you see that strong arm, that means he doesn't get hot route master at his thing. He does get gunslinger, but he doesn't get the other one that are other abilities that are really nice. Escape artist, I don't know. I'm kind of down on escape artist right now. I used it. It was kind of nice, but I don't think it's worth 3 AP. Then again, what else are you going to use your AP on offense outside of like slot apprentices, tight end apprentices, Maybe some run stuff. Maybe some hot route from your running back and stuff. Stiff. Can't swear on YouTube. Josh Allen, really nice card though, with that high-end throw power. I like it. I got some Brett Favre gameplay coming out on my second channel here soon. I gotta use Josh Allen tomorrow on the team. I gotta test him out a little bit. All right, so number 10 though. Number 10, you're gonna be like, wait, why did you put David Carr ahead of Josh Allen? It's because David Carr gets Hot Route Master, set feet lead, and so Gunslinger is basically set feet lead in my opinion. But Derek Carr also gets Hot Route Master, which is really cool too. So I like this card. Let me look at his upgrades. So yeah, because he has 89 awareness, power up to 90, 90 overall, 90 awareness, Hot Route Master. I don't know if you can tell I love Hot Route Master. I think it's really nice. So Derek Carr's other stats are pretty solid, but the Hot Route Master sells it to be over Josh Allen. Jason Pierre-Paul I put here. You're like, wow, that's kind of aggressively ranking Jason Pierre-Paul. Well, let's take a look at his card. 78 speed, okay, but he's got 93 finesse move. And every single finesse move that you get close to 99 is great, right? This guy can pretty easily get to 99 finesse move. Once you power him up, throw the chems on him with a pass rush, and I think he'll play okay for you. Now, block shed's a little bit low, of course, but like TJ Watt hasn't played bad for me with his low block shed. So overall, I'm not that mad at Pierre-Paul. Now, if you're mad at Pierre-Paul being there as a pass rusher where you really need abilities to kind of like dominate the pass rush this year, I can see that point of view, but TJ Watt's been such a killer for me that I think I'm going to keep Jason Pierre-Paul right where he's at, right above those quarterbacks. Of course, if you don't have a quarterback, you'll definitely want to get these guys before Jason Pierre-Paul, but I think there's more competition there than with 93 finesse move. Kyle Fuller is going to be number 8. I haven't been described an 8 since the Raider was drunk. All right, Fuller, why are you here? 90 speed, stock. 89 zone coverage, stock. 82 man coverage, stock, I guess. I mean, it's pretty low. Pretty good, right? What else more do you need to know out of the card? Acceleration, agility. Agility's a little lower. We're going to go with some guys with lower agility. The reason I'm not that worried about low agility, I'll get to in a second, but it did not bear itself out on the field in my use, the agility problem that a lot of these guys have. All right, Chuck Clark is going to be my number 7. You're going to see a lot of skill positions here in the top few because they really matter a lot. 89 speed at the safety position with 88 hit power. Pretty nice. 86 zone coverage. 92 acceleration. Again, a little lower agility than we got speed and acceleration, but I like speed and acceleration more than agility. And I think Clark is it for me. So I put him at number 7. I don't think there's a problem at all with those numbers. Not one bit. Kyler Murray at number 6. All right, so the last of the quarterbacks gets ranked here. Okay, so I put him as the number 1 because I love speed. Obviously, if you want a couple more throw power, go Josh Allen. But the +7 speed, I feel like, helps you get out of the pocket, helps you like become more of a threat, especially with the QB draw meta that we're kind of going into. It's becoming a run QB draw meta. And Kyler Murray today, you'll watch some gameplay on my second channel, Kyler Murray. Dude straight up like was a cheat code, it felt like. Guys literally like, he juked out some dudes pretty nasty like. He ran around a few others. Guys acted dumb on defense on the QB draw. I know QB blast is used a lot too. So there's a lot of running with the quarterback that's very powerful right now in the meta. So that's why I went with the faster guy there. William Jackson the third at number 5. Okay? Let's see what Big Willie style has for his stats. The guy that should have been a Steeler, but they hopped over us and drafted him instead, so we got Burns because we're idiots. 91 speed. Again, it's broaching some of the top-end speed in the game. Press 85, Zone 84, Man coverage 88, perfectly cromulent, okay? William Jackson, solid card overall. Because he's got that top-end speed, he will be on a top-end type of card for you. Calvin Ridley, same thing, but the opposite side of the ball. He's got pretty decent speed, 6'1", 91 speed on him. Deep route running could pretty easily get to 90 once you get that go-deep chemistry on him. So I like Calvin Ridley quite a bit. What kind of, I want to see actually, what kind of wide receiver is he? He is a deep threat wide receiver. So just knows that he won't get slot apprentice if you end up getting him. All right, next up on the list, going into the top 3. 3 is how I'm usually described when they're rating me. Marcus Maye. I always say Maine, but I'm wrong. Maye. I'm sorry, I say it wrong. I don't know why. Kenny Mayne, I think, taught me that way. He's a safety, 90 speed, 85 hit power with good zone. Okay man coverage, but I'm not sending my safeties in man coverage a lot. It's really nice for guys, for high-end safeties, like Jamal Adams has pretty good man coverage, so I've been putting him on 335 as my linebacker and manning him up into that. But overall, Marcus Maye, very cromulent. He's got the cromulent stamp of appeal. I like Maye. All right, number two. Number two is going to be somebody that you're like, wait, this guy's agility sucks. True. But this guy has made plays for me. All right? This guy has made raw, unfiltered plays. And if he's making raw, hot plays, that's all you want. 92 speed. You can chem that up pretty easily to 95. Even higher if you have the Chiefs theme team. Press, zone, man, all pretty well balanced. So you can boost up whatever you want over 90 with lockdown to get the man and zone up there and the pass rush to get the press over it. So overall, like, yeah, his agility is not good, especially his change of direction when we look at the stats. Where'd it go? I always forget where change of direction is now. Oh, there it is, 83. Especially change of direction after agility. Not good at all for Snead. But the thing is, like, he still played super well for me. He still locked down on man coverage for me. He still got an interception. I don't think he got the pick 6, though. So, sad. All right, then number 1, DK Metcalf. I think he's the best receiver in the game right now. Like, even the legend coming out tomorrow, like, right? Even this Steve Smith, because he's 91 speed, because he's short, I still think DK, because he's 92 speed, tall, hits deep route with your threshold if you get the chemistry right. I think this is number 1, right? Maybe if you like to rack the ball, if you throw drags and want him to get upfield fast, I can see Steve Smith being your guy, but DK's hot. I like this. I just threw at the ball to him a few times, and he caught it. It was so crazy. I was like, DK's somewhere over there. I threw the ball. Boom. Aggressive catch came down with it. So, DK, like, and this was over, like, pretty decent. This is, like, who was it? It wasn't Dion. Who'd he spec over? He spec over a couple guys. The one that I remember the most, though, was I was on the left side of the screen. I threw it up, and he beat Byron Jones. Yeah, maxed up Byron Jones, this guy took down. So, DK, number 1 in my opinion. All right, let's go through and look at them all again. So, the ones that you should get, obviously, are the ones at the top of the list. Maybe your theme team card, like I've already decided to get my Mike Hilton for my Steelers theme team. But under here is just brutal. I would say up until, I think you're fine getting anything above, like, this level, maybe. Everything there and above, I'm like, yeah, definitely usable. 18-1, and especially ones near the top, like best receiver in the game. They've got the arguments for. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Definitely chase who you want first of all, and then there you go. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching Call to Action.